Hey there, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Rich Bowdler and we are Storythis, and we help companies grow and scale, usually working with B2B SaaS companies. So I just want to tell you a little story, and relates to the title. You'll see how. Title being, what would Jesus do? How do you growth hack your B2B SaaS? What would Jesus do? So a few years ago, when I was working for a B2B insurtech, helping in at the ground floor and helping scale that team, I hadn't been on that journey before, and I really wanted to kind of be a contributing factor and help grow and scale a high growth, high tech company. But because I had never been on that journey before, like maybe some of you out there as well, I had, I guess, imposter syndrome to a certain extent, which is like, who am I to do this? And you might be feeling something similar. So what we were quite fortunate in that we had good investors, good backers, and we were kind of right at the forefront of the new insurtech category. And as with in any area, what I would strongly suggest you do is like go and find the people or the person who have done what it is that you want to do, or are like regarded as the masters. And luckily, I kind of managed to secure an invitation from Salesforce to a private closed room round table with about 10 other founding team members of startups, CMOs, to talk through a deep dive on how Salesforce grew and have become the fastest growing B2B SaaS. In fact, they pioneered SaaS and cloud. And we covered a lot of things, but some of it is very straightforward. The way that they operated and do still operate is, yes, tactics matter, and tactics can also define strategy, but just break it down to its simple components. And they were events, PR, and digital. That's your marketing mix. Obviously how you tweak the dial as to how much resource, how much time, how much money you're putting into each will depend on your current situation and how much money you have, how many people on your team you have, and so forth. But it was just a real kind of slap between the eyes of you don't need to overcomplicate this stuff. And that's what we went and did. I'd be in future videos, I'm going to be sharing information on how you can hack each of those specific channels. So how can you hack events that are typically really expensive to attend and exhibit at or speak at or whatever? How can you hack the event scene to grow your brand? And how can you hack PR? And then how can you hack digital and measure across these channels, and then gauge the ROI of your marketing mix? So that's going to be coming up in future episodes, but I just wanted to share that for now. And luckily we went on and accomplished success, having built and sold multi-million-dollar licenses, gone through Series B, and it's a kind of success story, which is great. But for me, I had the good fortune of becoming somebody who had worked through imposter syndrome, really, and gone and learned from the big cheeses, and figured out how to do that for our own company. So if you want to know more information, or you want more of these videos, then subscribe to my channel, and there might be an offer around here somewhere for you to get more information on our B2B SaaS growth hacks book, to unpack a lot of what we did and a lot of what other successful B2B SaaS companies have done. All right, bye for now.